right, good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Borden. This is going to be my company presentation part 5, and we're going to go ahead and just get straight into it. So, the National Football League was founded in 1920 and was then known as the American Professional Football Association, or the APFA. In 1922, the APFA was officially changed to the NFL, or National Football League, as we know today. The American Football League, or AFL, would merge and take place. The merge between the NFL and the AFL would take place in 1970, and this would introduce the Super Bowl, which would become one of the biggest sports events of the year. And now today, you see that the NFL is more open to having international games as they continue their partnerships and sponsorships as the years go by. All right, so the NFL is the top American football league in the entire world, and they actually have the highest average rate for U.S. professional sports for any league, as they average over 60,000 fans per game in attendance, while also averaging a great viewership as well, which pushes their viewership among the 100,000s per game minimum. All right, so for customer reviews, they're usually pretty much the same thing. It's all really subjective based on the fan base. But for the NFL, it's a little different. So, of course, the NFL is praised for their high level of competition, as they have a lot of good teams. They're not just one team dominating everything. So they're also praised for their superstar athletes. You got guys like Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, you have Justin Jefferson. These guys are praised for their for what they do on the field. And of course, you have the highlight reels that the fans love to see, like that they can see on social media, they can see them on YouTube, they can even see them on the NFL Network too. But while they do have that praise, there is some criticism that also comes with it. One of the most important ones, they say, is that the NFL actually doesn't prioritize players' health as much as they say, as concussion rates and have only gotten higher over the years, despite them saying they've taken more measures to increase safety of the game. Not to mention, they also have probably some of the worst officiating crews in all of sports in America, and maybe in the world as well. So that also makes fans pretty upset. And we're gonna move on to variety and range. I would say that the NFL has a pretty big amount of variety to them. Their live games would be the biggest thing that they offer, as you can watch them either from home or you can buy a ticket and go see them in person and enjoy the experience in person. They also are very active on social media, like I said earlier. They post a lot of highlight reels, upcoming schedules, upcoming games, and all these other things as well. They have partnerships with other countries, and they are able to have games in those said countries. We've seen London, we've seen Brazil, I think we've seen Australia this year. So, and then as well, they also have like other events that are gonna gain a lot of viewership, such as the NFL draft, where they get college players to get drafted to the NFL. You have the Pro Bowl as well, the Super Bowl halftime show, where you can see an artist potentially perform. So yeah, I would say they have a pretty good variety and range going on right now. And lastly, for the NFL social responsibility, they have a few initiatives active today going right now. So their main one being the Inspire Change, because it's their flagship program, and that mostly focuses on social justice efforts. And that's towards education, criminal justice reform, and economic opportunities as well. They also have the No More campaign, which is synonymous for spreading awareness for sexual assault and domestic violence. And their goal is to make it stop and spread awareness to the topic. And that's going to do it for my company presentation part 5. All right. Have a good one.